What's up YouTube, it's Louis here bringing you today's cryptocurrency video on Hbar. So everything that I said in my last video, and I appreciate you guys being patient because I haven't made one in a while, but what I said in the last video is that we broke out of this ascending triangle to the downside, which gave us two technical targets. And what led me to believe we were going to meet these targets, which I said in the last video, was the bearish divergence over here with the higher highs on the chart but lower highs on the RSI. You see, this was your highest point on the RSI over here, and your lower high here, but on the chart higher lows. So that bearish divergence played out. We did have some bullish divergence, I think, because you had a high and a higher low, a low and a higher low, but here you had lower lows. So that got invalidated, and that's what I was thinking was going to happen, because the bearish divergence was much stronger because we were in the overbought territory, and that's why I was expecting this to basically meet. And now both of our technical targets have been met. You can see we came down, met that first technical target just there, you can see, and then obviously rolled over, now met our second technical target, and this is sitting nicely on that 786. And of course, even before when we broke out here, I said even though we've broken out and we're going to meet these technical targets because of the bearish divergence, I still believe we will head to this 1618 target at 36 cents. This was in the thumbnail of the last video, so go check that out if you want. I always say, guys, you can come up all the way to the 1414, even the 1618, and come to the 0618. But as long as you hold above this or find support above this or hold the golden pocket 050 to the 0618, we should meet this. Or if you've already met this and come down to it, then you should actually come up to these next impulsive wave targets. But I'm not looking at them yet. I want to meet the 1618, find support above the 0618, and then we'll look at 46, 44 cents. But until then, I'm focusing on 36 cents. As long as we're holding above 26, 25 to 26 cents, this is the level that I'm personally watching out for Hbar. Of course, we've made this bearish cross on the 4-hour time frame, and you're now potentially retesting it. We've got 15 minutes left, so we want to see a break above that. Of course, if you close below, higher chance that we roll over because you're respecting the continuation moving average. This is what I call the 20, the continuation moving average, and I call the 55 the double brick wall. So even if we were to get above the 20, we're still under the double brick wall, which we must hold basically. Of course, if you were to get rejected here, you should be in a downtrend. Well, we are in a downtrend in this. Just looking here, we're in an uptrend, and we're putting in a higher low. But if we're just looking at this area, when you were in the short term downtrend but a larger uptrend, but also in a larger downtrend. So there's trends and trends and trends, guys. So I know it's confusing, but we're just trying to look at the higher low. You're trying to look at the lows basically, and right here is your lowest point, and since then you've been making higher lows over here. So as long as this is above this, or really as long as it's above the 0 point, we should eventually head up higher to that 1618. So of course we've lost the 1. We're back testing the 1 and the 20 right now, so this means we should roll over. Now, to invalidate this, you can make a higher low over here, higher than this low. As long as you can make a higher low than this, we won't continue down, and that will bring a higher chance of us getting back above this, where we'd need to see that hold as support before continuing to our 36 cent target. So all of these technical targets have been met now, so we can get them off the screen. So it's very nice that they've all been met. So when they've been met, what you want to find now is a new pattern forming, and potentially this could be a double bottom, one bottom, neckline, second bottom, and we're trying to break that right now. We are above the neckline, so we'd like to see us close above that convincingly. So that would also mean above the 20, but of course still below the 20 right now, and that double brick wall. So there's a lot to do for Hbar. We would like to see Bitcoin pumping to help Hbar basically. Hbar can go by itself, but Bitcoin, if it were to go up as well, would give even more confluent or even more confirmations that this is going to continue to the upside. Of course, if we to lose the 786 now, I'd like to see that golden pocket hold before continuing back to the 1618. So guys, that's what I'm seeing for Hbar right now. We are in the oversold territory, and with that you've actually put in a lower low, and this is actually a higher low on the RSI. So we do have some hidden bullish divergence playing out, because the chart is like, nope, we're going down, we have lower lows, with RSI is like, nope, we actually have higher lows. So this could mean that some bullish divergence is starting to play out. I don't know if this is it yet, but we need to see it start to play out. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. we know what we need to do now. As long as we're around the 618, we're heading to the 1618. Lose the 618, we invalidate that, or lose the golden pocket, sorry, we invalidate that. And so I can actually give you some bearish targets, to be honest. So if you were now to come down and lose the 0 over here, you can actually come down all the way to the 0618 here, which is inside this larger golden pocket. So as long as that holds, basically you're putting in a higher low above this, this and this, but I'll just be looking at this one and this one as true higher lows. So you could even come down to the 0618 and continue up. Once we get this bottom, I can give you new impulsive wave targets above this, but at the moment I'm looking at 36 cents to hold this trend up, stay above the golden pocket, basically lose the golden pocket, we retrace to the 1 / the 0, and these would be your targets to the downside, 19, 18 and 16 cent. But I'm not seeing that whatsoever. First you need to lose the golden pocket, and then second you need to lose the 1. Well, even if you do lose this golden pocket, you can make a double bottom at the 1, and this is what I'm seeing across a lot of cryptos right now, this potential double bottom here, all the way down here, and potentially going up. But it doesn't even have to go down there. Saying it's going down here right of this second is hopium, because you're above the golden pocket, and as long as you're above the golden pocket, I'm looking at 36 cent until then. Perfect, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you in the next one, and as always, peace.